And I cannot give up this platform to promote complacency and peace when there is a war on my body and a war on my rights, a war on the rights of your mothers, a war on the rights of your sisters, a war on the rights of your daughters. We cannot stay silent. Thank you.
I decided to use my graduation speech to talk about the Texas 6-week abortion ban because I wanted to show people kind of that emotional reality of what abortion rights really mean. I kept finding myself with this completely different standing in society and like this like weird new status thing that I just had never experienced before, but I was literally the exact same person. It's been more difficult to get people to see me as not just the activist.
We just took that speech and was like, you're gonna fight for our rights. This woman just graduated high school. She has other things to do. She even talked about it in her speech. She's like, I have hopes and dreams, you know? And those hopes and dreams weren't necessarily activism.
After Roe v. Wade got overturned, I decided that I wanted to take a step back to focus on my mental health and to also focus on the career that I want to have in music. That's where I see my life. Like, that makes me happy and it brings me joy. For most of my life, I always said I want to be a musician, and then I'd come home and I'd be like, Dad, I'm going to be a musician. And he was like, no, you're not. And I was like, what? And he'd say, you're going to be really sad and poor, because that's what happens to musicians. There are times, all the time actually, where I think, holy shit, this is so hard. It's definitely rough sometimes, and a lot of people don't care about it either, which is another one of the hard things to cope with. You have to keep going even if nobody's going to listen to your shit, and it has to be real to you. Like, you have to care about it enough.
I feel like if someone were to say, I don't like your music, that wouldn't tear her down. If anything, I feel like it would make her try harder.
My first performance live was good. It was fun. I didn't love my performance. I thought it was really pitchy because my body was reacting differently than my brain was, and I was trying to connect the two, and it wasn't always working, but it was fun.
Okay. Hi, my name is Paxton Smith. Thank you. All my homies are here tonight. I'm an alternative pop artist from Austin, Texas. Dallas, Texas. I live in Austin, Texas. And I hope that you enjoy what I put together for y'all tonight. This first song is called Drown. It's the first song that I ever released.
Yeah. I look forward to doing more gigs in the future. I'm gonna get better at performing, and I'm excited for that.
Listen, do you hear the way I call to you? Listen, do you hear the way I speak for you?
It felt really good to see my friends come and see my show. It was almost less about them seeing my music and just seeing that, like, I have good friends.
Don't insist that I am calling you. Drown in the water, baby.
The future that I kind of saw for myself is that I would become like this big musician, and then I would use the musician platform to do the activist thing, but I didn't anticipate the activism being the first thing and then doing music. I'm not trying to beg people to look at me as a musician. I have one song out, come on now. With time, they're gonna have a shifted perspective because I'm very serious about this. I have to show up first. I'm starting to move back into the activism realm, and it feels a lot better balanced with music, and I'm starting to find a balance that I really like. And I look forward to, when school is over, being able to do more of both.
I feel like, she's trying to take more steps towards the music side and steps away from the activism side. I know she's always going to be there to like stand up for women's rights. I know she's never going to stop. She's
Yeah.
always going to do the right thing. She always will.